Hello and happy Monday. I almost said Friday. Happy Monday. Here, I'm like watching over here on my other screen here because as soon as the lag gets through, I have to click mute because I always have this kind of going over on the actual real live channel too. It's a long lag today. Look at that lag. Look at that lag. Oh my goodness, it still hasn't started yet. Ooh, I'm gonna have to keep that in mind for you guys. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. It's muted. Hello, everyone. Okay, so I have been a busy girl, as you will see by the shop. I have been adding things feverishly. So here's the thing. I think this is the only fair thing to do for my peeps. Yeah, I didn't see the song either. It played here, it didn't play there. We got to figure out why that's happening. But yeah, we have this groovy little intro song. But you're right, it jumped right into me over there. So I think it's only fair. In order to be entered into the buyer appreciation giveaway, you have to at least give me a hello in the chat and say I bought something so that I know it's you. Because I don't want to put items into the buyer appreciation if you're not actually here during the show watching. Because I don't think that's fair to you guys who come here and hang out and do all that. You know what I mean? Know what I mean? So I want to make sure that those items and Chelsea can kind of keep an eye on the chat and she knows who you guys are. Or if you don't want to say something in the chat, send a quick message through the shop. I will double check those messages before we do the buyer appreciation. Yes, I'm in the chicken club. I am in the chicken club. Indeed. Yes. Absolutely. All right. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to give away $15 of store credit. That's what we're going to do first. And the way you would have been entered into that is if you left the answer to last week's trivia question on my video from last week. What's the question mark for, Gail? What you asking? What you need? I got this giraffe like hanging right over my head here too. Okay, so let's go ahead and draw that winner first. First things first. And let's give it up. Give it a spin. Kathleen Bylick. Kathleen Bylick. Okay, so here's how that works. So you have $15 of credit. I can't go over and create a coupon like right now. So if you purchase something before the end of the show, I will just refund you that $15. Or if you want to wait until after, I will create a coupon just for you to use for the $15. You'll have to let me know what your preference is on that. All right. And then at the end of today's show, I will give you another trivia question so everybody can enter for the next week. That's how it works. And you have like all week. You have all week to use that $15. It's good until I go live again next Monday. Indeed, indeed. Nothing lag. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Okay. For those who got your handy dandy text notification when I went live, thank you for signing up. For anybody who would like to get that text notification, you can text Danny to 929-566-4243. Or if you want all of the shows, or if you want just me and Dawn or Julie or Chelsea or Dave or just text their name, whichever ones you want, you can just text it to that number and then you will be notified when we go live just like that. And you heard me say Dave. Dave is our newest host. And tomorrow he is having his very first solo show. So I hope you guys will come out and support him and buy some really awesome glass because that's his specialty. Leaving for a cruise tomorrow. Lucky you, Sandra. Where are you cruising to? I've never been on a cruise. I've always been afraid to go on a cruise. It's just a little bit too disconnected for this girl. You know, when you have as many animals, it's like I run a little zoo. And I need okay, for instance, it was very sad, actually. It was a very sad day at the Ackerman Zoo. So Rachel texts me this picture. Let me show you. So this right here was a big, beautiful, gorgeous, long spine sea urchin. I actually had a male and a female, and I feel like they were on the verge of making little baby sea urchins. I was very excited. Nobody's ever seen a male and a female present themselves, if you will. And my very, very naughty little porcupine puffer had a little gourmet feast. So I raced home because we still had the female in there. I raced home. I caught her. She's now down in what we call the refugium, which is it's an extra little tank under the tank that keeps the stuff balanced. So it's still a good environment for her, but I'm incredibly sad. He was absolutely gorgeous. And everybody said the puffers won't touch the spinies. They'll leave them alone. He figured out a way. When I tell you, like, there was carnage. There was carnage on the whole bottom of the tank, carnage, all the little needle. I'm just, it's mortifying. So anyway, back to what I was saying, like, I need to be able to jump home. Going out of town is very stressful. Like, I just want to be here and take care of everything. Yeah. So anyway, so that's why I don't go on cruises. That's why I don't go overseas. That's why I don't go too far away, because I need to be able to, like, get back home. Yeah. Yeah. And even, I mean, it's an invertebrate, and it's, people would say they don't have any feelings. So, like, to me, every living thing has feelings. So I'm like, I'm very sad. Very sad. So in honor of our beautiful little sea urchin, let's have a good sale today. And then I got to figure out what I'm going to do with his girlfriend. I think I have a puffer in the other tank too. So I have to find a home for her to live, because she can't live down in the refugium forever. So I have to figure out what I'm doing with her. Bad Alfred. Yes. I am very disappointed in him as well. Yes. No. Definitely was the work of a puffer. Not even a doubt. Yeah. Unless they did a Goodwill cruise. Hello to my friends over on Facebook as well. We are multicasting this over to my Facebook peeps. If you're not seeing all the comments, that's because most of the action happens right over here on YouTube. So I invite you to come over to YouTube and join the NSN chat. There's no bidding. Everything is available for sale. In fact, everything right now is alive and in the nicheladyshop.com. There it is. nicheladyshop.com is where you can find all of the things I will be showing you in today's sale. And everything has a QR code up on the screen. So you can take your phone, you can open your camera, hover on the QR code. Don't take a picture, just hover. A little link will pop up. You can go to that link and go and look at and purchase the items that you're interested in. Flying to Boston and cruising to Zeniv? Where's Zeniv? What's Zeniv? I don't know what that is. So yeah, so this is not no auctioning, although we do some fun stuff. I might have some things today where I just say make an offer. I might do that. You never know. That's why you want to be here live because stuff happens. Oh, before I forget. So yesterday we did our big 50% off extravaganza clearance sale with there was 4 different hosts yesterday, and my code is still good in my on sale category. So that is 50% off anything in my on sale category with the code niche50. Niche50. If you use that code, it's still good through midnight tonight. If you're watching on the replay and I'm done and it's before midnight Pacific time, you're still good. You can still go use that code and get 50% off. Up Nova Scotia and then back down the coast back to Boston. Oh, okay. Gotcha. We also have some amazing moderators over here in the chat to help you if you have questions, you get lost, you don't know how to get to something. They will take care of you over there as well because the chat goes pretty quick. So if I miss something you're directing at me, please don't think I'm ignoring you. It is just that it's moving. It's a moving chat. And I don't want to sit here and just like read the chat because that would be incredibly rude. I want to talk to you guys. So I kind of use my peripheral vision and look for things that I need to see going on over here in the chat. And I will look and sometimes I'll take a break and I'll look. But, if you've got like a pressing question, rest assured, my moderators will let me know I need to address that question. Okay. Whew, did I cover everything? I think I did. Oh, so for the giveaways at the end, every item purchased gets entered into my giveaway race. Oh, I think we're going to do the pigeons again today. I kind of like the pigeons, the flying pigeons. We did it yesterday. I play around with mine. So we will do a race. It's by the item. You buy 20 things and it's anything in the store. It doesn't have to be something that I showed you today. Any purchase from the time I go live until the time I'm not live anymore is entered into that giveaway race. And you can stay anonymous if you want to. Nobody needs to know what you purchased. But if you don't care and you want to share, we encourage that as well. You want to tell me something funny. You were at a sale the other day and saw a picture. Wait. Saw a picture on the table with Pooh and Christopher Robin. And I said, oh, look, there's Pooh on the table. Good for you. Yeah, we got some Pooh on the shelf up here. We got a little Pooh. People around me giggle when I do that. And it makes me feel good. Like if you can make somebody laugh, like that's the ultimate, because you never know. Somebody could be having a really crappy day and you just gave them something to forget about it, if only for a moment. And I just live for that. You love your salt and pepper shakers. Yay. What? Oh no. She literally said, did that dog poop on the table again? Oh no. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's horrible. I don't know. Ozzy's pretty bad, but he's never been that bad. Yes. But he did. Okay, so Rachel set up an agility course in the backyard for the dog. She really wants to train Cora, is her main focus right now. And there's a tunnel. And Cora loves the tunnel, by the way. Ozzy went inside the tunnel and peed. Like, he's such a naughty little dog. Goodness. You go to find your lucky card. Awesome. I love it. Okay. Tonight's going to be funny. It could be. It might be. We started with a tragedy. Well, now we'll get on to some stuff. So I didn't have enough room on my shelves for stuff. So I really need to start with this stuff that's like right next to me. And I don't know if these have sold yet or not, but I'm going to share them anyway. So how cool is this? This is the nursery rhyme, Puss in Boots, which was then made. Well, no. Did he have his own movie? He did have his own movie, right? He wasn't just part. No, he was just part of Shrek. I know he's in Shrek. Did he? Why do I feel like he had his own movie? Anyway, he has his own nursery rhyme. And here it is. He did have his own movie. I thought he had his own movie. Okay. I thought so. Am I dreaming it, or did Antonio Banderas play the voice of Puss in Boots? Do I have that right? Goodness, gosh. Okay, he had his own movie. Okay. Good. Now my brain doesn't feel so bad. But this is so cool and vintage. I don't know. I feel like it could be a handmade piece, just the way it's constructed. It's these little pieces of wood that are painted. I think they're painted. No, maybe not. They're painted. Maybe, I don't know how they're made. I got to tell you, I don't know how they're made, but here's the back. And then they're like glued into this little wood base. And these birds are like three-dimensional. Can you see the birds? Where's birds? Look at the birds that kind of like stick out, three-dimensional. Yes. Anyway, just such a cool piece. Such a cool one-of-a-kind piece. And I had to get it because I loved it. All right. So we're kicking it off. Danny might fall out of her chair too. Let's see if I can do this. Okay, I got this. Okay, this doesn't happen very often. Melissa, I can't really answer that right now. My mailing address is in my autoresponder, and it's in every description of my videos. So, I wish I knew the context of why you were asking that. Okay, I don't do this very often, but I can't. I have this little voice in me saying, "Danny, don't be greedy. Don't be stingy. You can't keep them all to yourself." I am going to sell a pumpkin, a fairly good-sized glass pumpkin. He's beautiful. He's got little stripes going through there. He's got the curly Q. There you go. I'm still on the fence with the other ones that I bought. I haven't decided totally not to sell them. It just haven't listed them yet. The code doesn't work. It only works on the on sale category. Only the on sale category items will that code work. Yes. No, I don't think he was marking his territory. That's the thing. That's funny. Oh, I see. You made some things to give. Oh, that's fantastic. Angela. So yeah. So if you email the niche lady at gmail.com, the autoresponder will have my mailing address in it. So just do it that way, or look in any of the niche lady videos. It's in the description as well. Oh, it's so sweet of you. Thank you. All right. This little guy measures 7 inches in diameter. 7 inch. It's an on sale item and the code's not working. Let me just double check the code real quick because it should still be active. And I know it works because a lot of people used it yesterday. So, oh, let me fix it. Aha, I found the problem. Try it again. It should work now. Indeed. Okay, sorry about that. That was my bad. I had it end last night at midnight instead of today at midnight. So, okay. You go over there, little glass pumpkin. Okay, Dawn, I saw you in the chat and I thought of you when I picked this up. It is a big crystal pink diamond paperweight. I know the picture does not do it justice, but it is a big faceted crystal paperweight. in its original box. That's what you're seeing, like the shot down. So it said, diamonds are a girl's best friend. That's what it says on it. And it says that on the bottom as well. Essentials and beyond is what's on the tag. Just fun, just some fun. Because we like fun around here. Yeah, I think I because I've shopped with Dawn so much, like I would be a really good personal shopper because I learn people really quickly. And like then I see something like, oh, that's that person. Oh, that's that person. Oh, that's that person. I have a lot of you customers who I do that for. Like it's in my brain, the types of things that you like to buy. And when I see them, I'm like, oh. And then I sometimes just get cuteness. This is a San Francisco cable car mug. How cute is he? Just an adorable little guy. Very clean. I'd probably turn this into a planter if it was mine. I'd grow like a little succulent out of there. He's the Smith Novelty Company. Is there a date? Don't see a date on here, but it does have a .com and a barcode. So we know it's probably post 90s. I think barcodes started to get used in the 80s, but not for most things. And it was like the 90s when barcodes really started to take effect. So there's that cutie. There is that cute little guy. Okay. I used a mug to put all of these in. I have some salt dips. Let me get them out here. I won't be able to show them all at the same time, but the picture will show them. So salt dips or little individual salts were used at the time when the table was set with what was called a master salt. So the salt was put in there and each guest had a little salt dip that they could use a spoon and put their salt into to keep salting. Salt was very, very heavily used. Like salt was a very important thing. Salt is still important, but not to the extent it used to be. And I know there's a reason behind that. And I'm sure it had something to do with maybe aging food and needing to enhance the flavor a little bit, if I recall right. Anyway, you are going to get 7 of them, 7 little matching crystal salt dips. I have them, really I do. I have them all here in front of me. Like what else could you do with them? There seems to be like, there's something else that could be done with these now. Ooh, let's see if I can. There you go. I'm showing them all. Anxious to see if that worked with the code now, Ruth. It was the only spice that people could really afford. Okay, yeah, well, that makes sense too. And salt today is not what salt used to be. So, oh, good, it worked. Okay, fantastic. Yep, sorry about that. I know I made it look like honeycomb. Salt now is like so processed. It's not the healthy thing it used to be because your body needs salt. So in our family, we use like real sea salt. We also use the rock sea salt, and then we grind it ourselves. We try to get as close to natural salt as possible because that can be good for you. But the highly processed salt, not so good for you. Okay. So Pepe Le Pew is a naughty boy. Maybe I need to rename my pufferfish Pepe because this guy's always in trouble. Here is his mugshots. He has done it again. He's gotten himself in trouble. On the back, it says suspect Pepe Le Pew. Oh, this is his wanted poster. Formal charges, polluting the air, crimes of passion, and public displays of affection. Look at the size of this mug. This is a wonker. This is a substantial coffee mug right here. Warner Brothers Studio Store, 1997 is where this is from. Very collectible. I mean, it's This is coffee for all day. 5 inches tall and 4 inches in diameter. That's a lot of coffee right there. Okay, I'm going to put the salt dips back in there. Oh, and it says warning, known lady killer, which had a totally different meaning back then than it would now, because now that would be taken quite literally and is so not PC. I mean, Pepe Le Pew is not PC. Who are we kidding? Poor Pepe's been canceled. I think my mom had a pet skunk when she was young. Redmond real salt is what you use. It's supposed to be better than sea salt. Oh, I'll look into that. I will look into that. Indeed, indeed. Okay, this beautiful set was actually sold during one of my live shopping events, and the person never paid for it and never contacted me and never did anything. So you guys get the next dibs at it. It is weeping gold. See the texture there on it. They are not marked on the bottom, but we don't know exactly which company made them. It's a beautiful creamer and open sugar. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. An open sugar would have been for sugar cubes, right? And then like a lidded sugar would be for like granulated sugar to protect it from like the moisture. I don't know. I might have just made that up. I don't know. Seems logical though. So you get both pieces. There they are. And they're in beautiful condition. Absolutely stunning, stunning condition. So their loss, your gain. Okay. And along with, oh, I just noticed a little flea bite on that one. Along with salt dips, another thing that would be on your table would be knife holders, so that you weren't setting like your butter knife down on the table. Oh, this one's actually signed. Cristal al plomb. So they are lead crystal. Look at that one has some stickerage, if it'll focus. Oh, it's trying. No, don't focus on my hand. Focus on the label. You got to love webcams. There we go. Okay, it just wants me to back off a little bit. There's what it says on the end. You will get a set of 6 of the lead crystal knife holders. They're in great condition. I just felt a little bit of roughness on the edge of one. Like I wouldn't even call it a flea bite. It was just like a little bit of roughness on the bottom. But how beautiful to set those on your table for your butter knives. Protect your tablecloth. Oh, his name was Corporal. My mom had a skunk named Corporal. Oh, let me talk about the turtles. So I did not get the opportunity to get them individually photographed yet. So what you will see, if you go into the turtle listings, I'm going to pull the picture up here. What you will see is the picture that has all of the ones that are available. There is a listing for each one. So read the title of that listing closely, because all of these turtles are available for sale. I just have to go pick them up from mom tomorrow to get them shipped. There are some 3-legged turtles in honor of my beautiful girl, Eileen. And the proceeds for the turtles are being collected. And I'm hoping in the winter, probably December, I'm going to make a personal trip down to the Eclectory Tortoise Rescue and present them. So I'm going to keep doing this fundraiser until then, because I would love to have a big, giant check for them. It would really make me happy to give them. I would love a goal of $1,000. That's how much I would love to raise to take down to them and hand them $1,000. So if anybody wants an adorable little turtle in their life, those and some other things are in a special collection. It's in the chat there, in that special collection, you can go over and purchase anything in that collection, and those proceeds go to the Eclectory Tortoise Rescue. They do amazing work, tireless work. They spend thousands and thousands of dollars taking care of these beautiful animals, and they educate so many people and help so many people. It's insanity. The woman truly loves tortoises. It is not a money-making venture for her, I assure you. All right. And then we have a unicorn. Now I am told this is a magical color-changing unicorn. I'm assuming that when you put the hot water or hot tea or hot coffee in there, that turns into a rainbow. From what I can tell, that lights up like a rainbow. And it's brought to you by Thumbs Up. Boop. There you go. So if anybody you know loves unicorns and likes to see fun things happen with their mugs when they put a hot drink in it, there's your unicorn. All right, I'm going to put my knife rest back in the unicorn. Get back in there, little guys. All right. I'm going to have to move some things over here fairly soon. Is the Fitz and Floyd plate still available, Chelsea? We'll show it anyway. I never learned it. I can crochet a chain. I could, if I really wanted to apply myself, I could crochet. I never found it very enjoyable. It was just not my thing. So I never truly learned. I did help my grandmother make a granny square Afghan once, though. That was fun because all I had to do was do a little square. And so I did several of those, and her and I made an Afghan. I wish I had that Afghan. It's long disappeared. So this cute little guy is Fitz and Floyd. He is a jack-o'-lantern and kitten plate. Oh, look at that. I could sneak a drink. I don't like to drink on camera. It's never been my thing. There is the mark on the back. This holiday right here is closer than you think. It's insanity that it's closer than you think. But yeah, he's super cute. I don't pick up too many of these Fitz and Floyd plates anymore because you could see they're worth about $15, but this one was too cute to leave behind. So there he is for you guys. Yes, Jordan is learning to crochet. Jordan's having fun with crocheting. I don't know how she finds time to crochet though. Let me tell you. Okay, sorry guys, I gotta move some stuff so I have room to show you some more stuff. Okay. All right, we're good. Woot. I moved my actual desk piece a little closer to the shelf so I didn't have to stand the whole time. So I'm getting old. Standing for 2 hours is not good for me. You still have the Afghan? Oh, I didn't know that you ended up with it. Oh, that's fantastic. I love that. I said, see, it's not lost. It's not lost. So I have an evil aunt. My mom will agree with this. I have an evil aunt who, when my grandmother got Alzheimer's, she swooped in. She tried to get my mother prosecuted for elder abuse so that she could get power of attorney, and she took over everything. She lived out of state. My mom was the one who lived here, well, not here in California, but lived local and took my grandmother to all of her appointments and took care of her and made sure she didn't burn the house down. And then so this evil aunt swooped in, took control, and cleaned out the entire house. And now my grandmother was a hoarder. She was a clean hoarder, but she had stuff in every nook and cranny of the house, every closet, every drawer. It was And I wouldn't even say it was that cluttered. I mean, it wasn't like a cluttery house. She just had a lot of stuff. She would keep a button drawer. She had a jar full of rubber bands. She had all the bread ties, like little, she'd reuse baggies. And so it was a lot of stuff. And I'll try to make a long story short. My mom was a single mom. So my grandmother obviously was a big part of our life because she helped my mom with us. And so a lot of our childhood was in that house. We had a lot of stuff still stored at my grandma's house, and we didn't get anything. It was all thrown in a dumpster. Anything of value, the aunt took because her daughter sold on eBay. So we didn't get anything. So that's why I'm so happy to hear that my mom has the Afghan that I made with my grandmother, because I literally have nothing of my grandmother's. Nothing. Yeah. And she took my grandmother away too. She took her out of state and we never saw her again. So it was, yeah. Horrible. Yeah. So Mom, I'm glad you have that Afghan. Okay. Beautiful lacquer box. And it's a wood lacquer. It's not the plastic lacquer. And it's called Jade Bouquet. So a lot of times those plastic containers are called lacquerware. And it always bugs me because true lacquerware is a lacquered wood. So that is what this box here is. And look at that beautiful, beautiful jade color. Jade and black. It's gorgeous. There's just a little tiny bit of wear on one corner here. Actually, both of these corners, a little tiny bit of wear, but you almost can't see it because it's so brilliant. There we go. Thank you, Misty T. So funny. Yesterday, I was getting ready for the show and I realized I was out of eyeliner. And this is so stupid. I can't even believe I'm telling you this. So I found an old eyeliner that I had. And I know you're not supposed to use old eyeliner, but it had a little sharp edge. And I literally scratched my eye trying to it was so stupid. You know how you do something sometimes and you go, oh, that's so stupid. So my eyes are like a little watery today, but I did go and I bought all new makeup. So thank you. Nothing wrong with having a lot of stuff if you enjoy it around. Yeah. So when I say she was a hoarder, the mentality was there. She had a lot of trouble throwing anything away. That's when hoarding comes in, is when you can't even throw the trash away. Now she didn't keep messy trash, but she kept, like I said, bread ties and baggies and rubber bands and in excess, so that's where that comes in. And she also was very much taken advantage of. How many years ago was this, Mom? It was the day where every catalog that came offered you a free gift if you signed up for this subscription. And she had all of these mail order subscriptions that she was just paying for because she'd sign up for everything. And then all of that stuff accumulated in the house. Yeah. You don't think you've been out of eyeliner since you were 12? I just run out of time to go and do things. It's I know I'm running out of, it's just we're out of butter right now. Do I have time to go to the store and get butter? I do not have time to go to the store and get butter. And I don't want to do Instacart anymore. It's too much of a waste of money. I just don't want to do it. I know. I just have to find the time. Okay. Those are all the things that were there. So we can go a little bit down my list now. Let me figure out what I got. Okay, let's do a whale. Let's do the whale. Actually, I was going to keep this guy. I went back and forth because I have a lot of whales in my bathroom. And I looked around. I'm like, I don't have room for you, buddy. I'm going to pass you on to somebody else who can love you. He's made of wood. I think his eye is glass. He's got an eye on both sides. He's two-sided. He's kind of like the Pinocchio whale is what he reminds me of. Like he's a big blue whale. Hello, I speak whale. There he is. He measures 10.5 inches. 10.5 inches long, that cutie is. '80s was the worst of the hoarding of excess catalogs, magazines. Yeah. Well, plus she came out of the Depression too. I mean, she came by it honestly. Indeed. What have I got next? Can you give me a heads up of like what's next on the list, Chelsea? Then I don't have to like toggle back and forth. That toggling back and forth stuff. Then I miss the cool chats. Okay, I can get to that. Ooh, I like this. I can spin my chair around. So a lot of the things that I'm showing today, I picked up at recent estate sales. I've been hitting a lot of estate sales lately, you guys. I'm finding some really nice stuff. Fused glass, love it. This is not a signed piece. If it was a signed piece, it'd probably be double that, but it's just a nice functional usable piece. You could even use this like under a plant. It would be really pretty. It measures 8 inches square. It's hip to be square. There you go. The cherry wood, I'll show it to you guys. I think somebody rescued this because I was threatening to paint it. I was going to paint the drawers different colors, and somebody said, no, don't you do it. What's really cool about this is it's got hangers on it too. So you can mount this on the wall. So congrats to whoever got that. And I just have to ask, is the person who purchased the owl pillow watching? If you are watching and you purchased the owl pillow, I need to know because I'm going to include the other pillow with it if you want. I didn't list the other pillow because it's got a little bit of damage down in one corner. So if you're here, let me know. Let me know. Yes, Christella, I do see an order from you. Indeed, I do. Thank you so much. My phone is being sleepy. Where's our cha-ching? There he is. There's our cha-ching. Okay. Awesome, Lynn. Thank you so much. Lynn, you're the most amazing supportive person. Okay, a lot of people say, get that purse listed. I got the purse listed. I'll tell you what the delay is. We couldn't get the tape schmooze off the bottom because I can't find my Goo Gone. I'm sure a little Goo Gone, and that would be lickety-split gone. It does have its tags. It's made by Like Dreams. Like Dreams is the maker. Comes with all of its taggage. 100% acrylic with its little chain link toppity top here. Acrylic Modish Angels box purse. That must be on here somewhere too. I don't know. Where do I come up with this stuff? I have help with this. You know, I think we found one just like it, but it's Like Dreams is the maker of this one. This is great. Like at the venues where they tell you you have to have a clear purse. There you go. You can have a classy clear purse. I personally will not go to those functions. I do not want a clear purse. I don't want anybody seen in my purse. I know the clear, I like it. Can I just get opinionated here? I literally went to NFR one year. It was 2016 or 17. No, 2017. I went to NFR, National Finals Rodeo, here in Las Vegas. It was at the big something in Mac Center. And I had a purse, and we're walking up, and they're like, "No, you have to go take your purse over there, and they'll give you something to dump the contents into." And I'm like, "Oh, heck no." I'm pretty sure I didn't say heck. I'm pretty sure I said, HE double hockey sticks. um, and I looked at my date, and I'm like, can you put this back in the car? Like, so he walked it all the way back out to the car and everything. But here was the crazy thing. I get the purposes, like, okay, so they can't sneak in weapons. They did not check all them cowboys with cowboy boots. And I'm thinking, oh, come on. Most of them guys got something hidden in those boots. They do. But they didn't check that. But let's make women dump out their purses. That was just so ludicrous to me. Okay, there's my little opinion piece of the day. All right, how about some bananas? Okay. Now, I'm not meaning this to be funny, but this banana does have a split. We got a little banana split going right here because it is wood and it is Vegas, and it got a little dried out. It's still super fabulous. It's that exotic woods kind of hand put together. It could hang on the wall if you wanted it to, but it is made to be a trivet. Banana, banana. Right, Meep? I agree. Then we have some chickens. Do you know why we have chickens in this sale? Because this is a fun little cutting board. You wouldn't want to use it as a cutting board because you'll scratch up your chickens. But you got the whole little chicken family. You got the rooster, you got the mama hen, you got the baby chicks. This one's in really good condition. It's made for hanging. Hang it in your kitchen. I guess you could use this side, if you wanted to. If you really wanted to use it, you can do that. A charcuterie tray, if you will. Oh, concessions are so expensive. They don't want you to bring in your own drinks or food. But they do the whole metal detector thing, so they're looking for that. But they never did the boots. Never did the boots. Yeah, I don't mind having my bag searched. Search my bag. I'm good with that. I'm totally good with that. I did work one time. I worked at a jewelry manufacturer. It was Bob Seaman Designs. They make Christian jewelry, and it was gold and silver. I was in the sales department, but everybody comes in the same door, and you go through metal detectors, like in and out, because obviously it's gold and silver, and they've had a lot of theft. But that was like one of the coolest jobs. One of the things that everybody has to do when they go to work there is you get to make a piece of jewelry. So I made a silver ring for myself. And so that's I know now the process of like sizing, and like I literally did it. So it's a really good understanding to have, especially if you sell jewelry. And the one thing that I learned is don't ever, ever, ever let a jeweler size a ring down and not give you the gold that they take out of there. Because that's how they do it. They have to clip some gold. They cut it, they clip it, and then they put it back together. So get your gold. Get your gold. I had a wonderful viewer brought this to me because they saw that I pick up the Somayaki, the Somaware cups. And so they brought me the little sake bottle. And I don't think I've ever seen this sake bottle, which means there's sake cups out there somewhere. But it's got the little reticulated heart design there, classic Somaware. And it's got the mark up. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. There's a lot of glare, but there is a mark in there. It does not have a horse inside, but it has the horse on the outside right here, the little gold horse. The cups will have the horse down in the inside of the cup. You know, Carrie, I'm sure it is somewhere. Or maybe not. I also, at the time, had the most gorgeous engagement ring when my now ex, it was a horse ring. It was a custom made horse with a ruby eye, and it had broke. And so I wasn't wearing it. So I'm sure all of my jewelry was together, and I've never been able to find it. Could it still turn up in one of my boxes out of storage? Possible, but it's getting to be where it's not likely anymore. Yeah, I wish I did. I wish I did. So the Williams-Sonoma egg coddlers have sold. How fun are these? I almost kept them. Because they have birds. But somebody's getting them. They're beautiful. Congratulations. You will love them. Okay. I haven't had milk duds for a while. I like milk duds. All right. So when I'm out shopping and I'm looking at the hammered aluminum, there is a particular company that I am in search for. And I found one. It is Wendell August Forge. It is a very, very good name in hammered aluminum. And you can feel the difference. Like this has a little weight to it. It's got some quality to it. It does have a few little marks and scratches on it. So I have adjusted the price appropriately for that. I imagine it's aluminum. You could polish that out. I just don't know how to do it, nor do I have the time. But for anybody watching, there is the mark you want to be looking for right there. Of course, I have it upside down, but you get it. There it is. This measures 16 by 9. 16 by 9. Nice little functional tray. All right. I have a few little purse wallet things. This is a really nice wallet. I know we were talking cowboys a minute ago. So for all of my cowgirls out there, American West, genuine leather, and it's tooled. And then it's, what do you call that? Riveted? Are those rivets? It's not beaded. Open it up. It is tooled on the inside. There is the name right there. You got all the compartments for all that you will need. Somebody leave any money in it? No, darn it. Didn't leave any money in it. There is a pocket on the back as well that zips up. Nice wallet. Very good quality tooled leather. And then I tried to sell this the other day with the wrong name. Where are you? There you are. This is BCBG Generation. BCB Generation, I guess is how you say it. It is beaded. It's got kind of a tribal kind of look going at sequins and beads throughout. Pretty cool. Opens up. It says, "The night is yours." Got your pocket right there. So it's a nice clutch, like an evening purse kind of a deal. And then it snaps with a magnet and it's all good to go. Why are we talking about what's the What's the milk dud conversation? The milk dud conversation you guys got going over there. I'm like, I'm interested. Making me want some candy. Eel skin. Here's my eel skin purse. I am going to be doing a purse sale soon. I have a lot of really nice purses and it's time to get them sold. Opens up. You've got multiple compartments. There's one that zips up. Very nice quality. The strap will. So it's funny. The strap will unhook from this side, but it doesn't unhook from this side. So it can't really come off. But it will unhook from this side if you want to unhook it from that side. Go figure. If you guys know eel skin, it's just like one of the softest materials you can get for a purse. It's a really yummy, soft feel. Right. Nothing feels like eel skin. You are correct. You are correct, Mundo. Look at this beautiful frame. I'm going to say it's hand painted. I'm pretty sure this is hand painted. It's not a transfer. And it's on porcelain. And it's vintage. It's got the kind of velveted back to it. So it can literally go this way to hold something, or it could sit this way to hold something because the stand will do both. And it's so it measures 6 by 7, and the picture area that shows is 3 by 5. No, 3.5 by 5. So you could put like a 4 by 6 picture in behind that would work really good. But it's gorgeous. I gotta start getting Rachel to do some art to offer it for sale. She's been a busy girl with school. She's trying to get way, way ahead on her schoolwork. Oh, there you are. All right. You may have seen me pick up the baggie of ornaments. I do have the Darth Vader is listed. I did bring him here to the sale, but if anybody's interested, Darth is over there for sale. Look how cute this is. It does come from the Target Wonder Shop originally. I don't believe it's for sale anymore. And it's big. Like I wanted to bring it here to show you. Look at the size of this. So it's a big ball of yarn and knitting needles ornament. I think it's absolutely fabulous. I love it. And it doesn't have to be for Christmas. That's the thing. If you know somebody who is a knitter, this would be a great little thing just to give them, they could hang it anywhere. It's just a cute little reminder. So. Okay, I had some of these resin figurines. Someone has already snagged the year of the rat. So he's gone. But we still have a doggy. Oh, nope, the doggy's gone too. Doggy's gone too. Okay, so the dog, the monkey, and the rat are all gone. That was my purses for today, but I have many, many purses listed. There might also be several purses over in my on sale category. And if you use the code niche50, you can get 50% off of stuff that's already on sale. So go check out that. If you're purse shopping, you might find a super bargain. Look at this beautiful guy. He's gorgeous. I could not believe he wasn't damaged. Almost like, how did you end up in the thrift store? There you are. Beautiful. I'm not exactly sure what the wood is. It's got like a light grain coming through here. It's got me a little stumped. It's not an ironwood. I don't believe it's an ironwood. I could be wrong. He's got a little bit of dust on him. I'm not going to lie. He's just absolutely fabulous. Fabulous, this guy. Here's looking at you. He measures 7.5 inches up to his wingtip. 7.5 inches. Also, while it may not say it in the title or the description, almost every item is being listed with a picture with it with a ruler so that you can see size. So just the process of how my stuff gets listed, that is the easiest way for us to do it. Because usually I shoot the video, it's edited, and there's a list made of all the things that I purchased, and then they're researched and they're given a value, and we make the listings off of that sheet of paper, and then the pictures get attached. So that's kind of our process. So it could be mahogany. I think you're correct. You know what? I think he is mahogany. I think you're right. Now that you say that. So that's why it was so hard to like go back and try to add. So I just told Rachel, like, I got her this big, like, it's bigger than a ruler. I think it goes to like 18 inches. And now she can take a picture with it. What did I do with you? What did I do with you? Where are you? I swear I had that piece. Okay, stand by. Stand by. Wait. It's here. Oh, here it is. Here you are. All right. This is a beautiful dresser box. It's bigger than a trinket box. We can't call it a trinket box. It is a dresser box. And it has irises. I'm going to say they're irises because it says iris on the bottom. How do you tell the difference between an iris and an orchid? Because I get very confused between irises and orchids. Here, let me just show the lid. And it's got this nice little texture. See? Iris. It's telling us it's an iris. It's got on the side there as well. And it measures 5.5 by 5.5 by 3.5. So it's a nice size. It's very deep, you know, also for a dresser jar. A lot of them are about half of that depth. So this one you could stash a lot of stuff in there if you wanted to. Yes, we appreciate you hitting the thumbs up. Super appreciate it. It does help the channel. All right. Leave it to me to bring a very politically incorrect item to the sale today. But I think you guys will appreciate this. So it is a grandma's paddle. It says, for boys who tease and girls who tattle, there's nothing more handy than grandma's paddle. Boom. Nice hunk of wood. Get the job done. Don't anybody report me for child abuse. I've never had to spank my children. I will tell you, never had to. Iris is much larger flower than an orchid, but when they're being stylized on an item, you can't really tell the size. So there's that. Irises have standards and falls. Orchids have 5 petals and an open face. Ah, okay. All right. The duck decoy. Ooh. Oh, here he is. So if you're here and you purchased the duck decoy, there he is. Big, beautiful guy right there. I'm wishing I'd have picked up the one. Well, you haven't seen the video yet. There's one in the next video that I did not get that I wish I had gotten because it was a really nice one, but this guy is sold. Okay. Sometimes I like to pick up stuff that just is a flash to the past. And somehow I remember these bamboo desk organizers. Plus it's got a really cool look. So it's all of these rounded bamboo pieces all put together and make this really nice like letter holder, bill holder. It is made in China. I didn't take the sticker off. You can see. So I don't know if this one's actually vintage or vintage inspired. because made in China can be back into the 80s now. So weird how times have changed. It used to be when I first started selling online, if you saw a made in China sticker, you knew it was not vintage. Now that is not the case. Now it can be vintage. So times they have changed. They have changed. It's a very rustic looking piece, which is what I like. You guys are talking about getting spankings now. I got spanked by babysitters, but they were kind of evil babysitters. It was not deserved. Not deserved spankings. Okay. We're going to sell some poo. We're going to sell some Winnie the Pooh. I just think he's so cute. Look at, he's cradling a little bee. Come on. Come on, webcam. Show everybody the cute little Pooh. My webcam is really being a monster today. There. Oh, almost got to see it. There you go. There's his cute little bee. And he's got his little honey pots. Classic Pooh style. You got the honey pouring out. Pooh don't care. He's like, he's being loving. He doesn't care about losing the honey. I just love that about Pooh. So we got him. Dun, dun, dun. You always thought orchids were a lot more delicate looking than irises. Perhaps, perhaps. Yes. All right, got some more cuteness here. So apparently this came in a set of like 6 mugs. There's all different animals that were made. So if you ever find the whole set, you got a score. But it's a cute little vintage ostrich by JSNY. But here's the other thing. If you see something with Taiwan or made in Taiwan, that is most certainly vintage. There's not a lot that is imported from Taiwan now. It's very specific items are imported from Taiwan, where it used to be massive amounts of stuff came from Taiwan. So that's one of your vintage indicators. But how adorable is he? Had to bring some cute stuff today. Just had to do it. I like to bring a variety. I like to bring something for everyone. We have an alabaster, heart-shaped. I would call it heart-shaped. Would you call it heart-shaped? I mean, it's not like super divoted, but that's what came to my mind was heart-shaped trinket box. Beautiful, inside and out, and it's large. It's got a remnant of its original sticker here. I don't know if that'll... There you go. You can see genuine alabaster made in Italy. And it's a good size. It measures 4.5 by 4 by 2 inches tall. 4.5 by 4 by 2 inches tall. Beautiful, beautiful alabaster. Alabaster. Thank you for your order. I was wondering if my phone was still alive. Yes, yes, it is. If anybody's just joining, we do this every Monday at 4 p.m. Pacific time. Actually, the Knit Shopping Network is live every day at 4 p.m. Pacific time with different hosts selling different stuff. So we hope you will hit the subscribe button and come back and join us. All right, we have a little soap dish and trinket box with owls on them. It is made by Designs by Carolina, is what the sticker on the back says. Boom. And I didn't want to separate them. I decided to keep them together because they are the same design. So put your cotton balls in there, put your soap on there, or whatever you want. And you can have a nice little set. A nice little set. You're going to put this, we have this one? Where's it be? Where's it be? There it is. Oh, somebody snagged it. I'm sorry. I didn't realize it was sold. Oh, you told me it was sold. Okay, this is a big Mamba Jamba mug here. Disney for you. So this is really fun. Look at the Mickey Mouses. It's like he gets spooked at the end there. Again, look at the size of this mug. It's ginormous. Clean on the inside. It is Disney on the outside. And it's just cool. Cool Mickey mug. Oh, I still have some spots. I still have some room. So I found out that this piece is actually made in Mexico, and it's by a company called Mary. I don't know how you say it, but they make tumblers. This to me is more of a vase. It's just more of a vase, even though it may have originally been meant to be a tumbler. I'm calling it a vase, and it's iridescent. I don't know if that is coming through. If you see kind of that rainbow iridescence in there, and it's got the cool texture going in there. It measures like 5¼ inches tall and a 3-inch diameter. So that's a perfect vase size, if you ask me. But if you want to drink your goodness out of it. Now, the reason I think it was made to be a drinking glass, so the texture ends right about here. So if you're drinking, you're not drinking off of texture. This is smooth at the top. So they thought it out, and then they put the texture at the bottom. So you can see that a set of these would be like spectacular, all sitting together with all that color. I just thought this was really fun. Now it does have one little defect. I'm not even sure, like, it's not a cracked. This was done at the time of production. It got a little stress line in it, probably when it was fired. It's by Clay Design. It's a big spoon rest. Like you can put your big spatula on this, and it says rest in grease. You know, instead of rest in peace, rest in grease. Just fun. Fun little guy. I have to think of what my trivia question is going to be today. Haven't decided yet. The little tooled purse. Somebody has snagged it. It's really adorable. Congratulations. That's going to a new home. Remember, you don't have to wait for me to show it to go and buy it. And I didn't see, did the person who, I haven't gotten a message yet through the shop, the person who bought the owl pillow, if you are here, reach out to me and let me know if you'd like me to include the other pillow that has a little bit of damage. Oh, that's a good one, L. Rothweiler. That's a good one. That's a good one. Actually, that might work. Because then somebody's going to come over to the channel and see that answer being put in the comments and go, what? Okay, whose school memories are fired up with this? It is a Lisa Frank art portfolio. Let me open it up fully. We got puppies. We've got rainbow dots on the inside. And you've got pockets to put your stuff. You've got like a little pencil pouch down here. Pencil pouch. Is that what you call it? Pencil pouch? But that's just a fun thing to find. Just a fun thing. I don't know if there's a year on it. Let me see. Is there a year on it? This is a 2020. It's not an old one. It's just a fun one. The old Lisa Frank stuff goes for like $100. So there you go. Have a little childhood memory because the design is still there. Someone has snagged the blue sky lion. I just want to show you how cool he is. See, his little booty holds the candle. When you're done, close the booty, candle's still in there. There's your blue sky clayworks on the bottom. Doot. I know, right? Yes. Oh, Misty T, that's a good one too. That's a good one too. I like it. I like it. I'm really thinking of doing a giraffe fundraiser for the lion sanctuary here in Las Vegas. And you say, why giraffe for a lion sanctuary? It's because they had a giraffe. They had a giraffe, and the giraffe recently passed away. And they are a complete nonprofit, volunteer-run organization. So that might be the next fundraiser I do. But look at this, Harmony Kingdom. Who doesn't love? And this actually has lions too. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Come on, focus. There we go. Look at him. I love these. It's a trinket box. This is called Friends in High Places. Oh, come on. Webcam. What are we doing today? They are made in England. They are fantastic. There we go. There you can see it. This one's copyright 1996. 1996 for the giraffes. You can quote me on that. And somebody has snagged the camel sand in a bottle. So unique. I pick these up when I find them anyway, but then seeing the camels in there was just like, I'm like, oh, that is cool. The amount of precision needed to actually make that happen. So fun. Yes, giraffe eyes are amazing. I love giraffes. There's not really an animal that I don't like. There really isn't. I've gone through spurts of collecting different animals throughout my life. Tigers used to be like a big thing for me. Tigers and elephants. But here is the classic giraffe coming out of an egg. Now, these are quite pricey. If you do a little homework on them, this one is signed. I can't quite make out the artist. Masia. I don't know. What do you guys see? Macias? I don't know. But what I do know is the people who were having the estate sale were world travelers. The pieces up here I'm going to show you, there is no doubt in my mind that those were brought back from Africa. And then they had multiple things from Mexico and multiple things from Asian countries. Like, they were world travelers, and the pieces, you can tell, were quality and were brought back with them. So very, very nice, very detailed on the face. Look at the eyes. Oops. See, it wants to focus on what's behind me instead of looking at what's in front of me. But he's lovely. This absolutely lovely little guy coming out of an egg. Noah actually found that. And he goes, why is there a giraffe coming out of an egg? And I said, because it's a thing. Because it's just a thing. I don't consider scorpions an animal. They're not, no. Scorpions, fleas, spiders, mosquitoes, those are not animals. Those are pests. Flies, those don't count. No love lost there. Right? You saw the way he looked at the giraffe. He was like, what? And I was like, gimme. Okay, this sweet little guy. I almost missed this because I saw the owls and I'm like, okay, they're cute. The owls are cute. But what really got me was when I turned it around and it had these adorable little birds on the other side. Oh my goodness. Part of me wants to keep it. But Danny's car is dying. So Danny needs to sell things. But it is signed on the bottom by the artist. It is Tanala. It's not pottery, though. It's like a paper mache. I'm going to get that to focus. Come on, focus. The people want to see. Yep, there is your signature right there. It actually might be upside down. Of course it is. There we go. I wanted to focus long enough for you to be able to try to make out what it says. It's not going to do it. It's just not going to do it. It's going to be a naughty webcam. Come on. Oh my gosh, it's teasing us. It is just teasing us. Anyway, it comes with this really crude little tin stand also, which I thought was really fun. Look at that. What a nice little piece. If it doesn't go fast, I'll be okay with it. I'll be okay. Dun, dun, dun. This piece is gorgeous. Absolutely stunningly gorgeous stoneware with this heavy multicolored glaze. Look at the interior. Pictures don't do it justice. This is a really, really nice piece of art pottery. It is sadly not signed. I don't know. Oh, wait, I lied. It is signed. It is signed, right? Right there. I don't know whose signature that is, but it is a signed piece. So if you could figure out whose mark that is, you would know who made the bowl. But look at the heavy drip that comes down the side. It's really, really a beautiful, beautiful bowl. And it measures 7 inches, 2.5 inches tall, 2.5 by 7 inches in diameter. So a very, very functional, nice piece of pottery. I'm going to put it back up here. Keep it safe because I'm running out of room over here. Which came first, the giraffe or the egg? Indeed. And then we have a penguin. Oh my gosh. Have you guys seen the Opportunity Village video? That store, in fact, I need to run back over there because I think I'm going to go back and get the bigger chandelier because I was looking in my living room. So I got the one. I'm not going to paint it because when I got it home, it wasn't as green as I thought. It's a very natural kind of a sand tone. And I'm like, okay, that works. That works. So I'm going to hang that one over the pool table. But then right now I have this high ceiling and I have a big ceiling fan and light up there. I don't ever use a ceiling fan. We don't use ceiling fans in our house. We have birds. So you train yourself not to use ceiling fans when you have birds. And so I'm like, well, that's kind of a waste. I should take that ceiling fan down and sell it. It's a super high-end ceiling fan and replace it with the big, long, the matching light. So my theory is, that was about a week ago I was in that store. If that light fixture is still there, it was meant to be. That's going to be my sign. So I'm probably going to get back there tomorrow to go pick that up because tonight, by the time I get done with this, I'm too tired. But yeah, what do you guys think? I should go back and get it, huh? Because it's been calling me. It's just been calling me all week. All right, we have a penguin. We have an art glass penguin. He's just fun. He's not Murano. He's not Murano. I can't stand that, like, the trend right now on some of the other online selling sites is that everything gets called Murano if it's art glass. And it's like, it's not Murano. And then, new sellers coming in that don't know, they do their research, they find the item, and they're like, oh, it's Murano. And then they think it's Murano, and it's just this crazy trend. It does have a nice base, though. It is a polished base. It's nicer than like the generic, the kind of the Chinese import ones that have the cloudy bottom. So it's nicer than that. And there's no doubt in my mind they got it on one of their travels around the world. So there you go. I don't know. Maybe it is Murano. Maybe it's totally Murano and I'm like downplaying it. Go get it. Okay. I'm probably going to go get it. All right. This mama's on the floor here. Let me get her. Because she was heavy and I didn't have a place for her on the shelf. Now, I don't pick up very much brass. It's just, I've never been like into the metals, but come on. The mama and the baby. How could I not pick up the mama and the baby? Oh, this is heavy. I may not have put the weight right when I listed this. I went by memory. She's a very solid brass giraffe. Solid brass. And let me tell you how big she is. She is an entire 12 inches tall. To the withers, we had that discussion yesterday. To her withers, she is 12 inches. And she is 7 inches front to back. And then you've got a little baby looking up. Well, he's got some marks on the bottom. Oh, those are so vintage. Look at that. Look at that vintage sticker. 19 something under there. I'm going to say 70s. I'm going to say this is a 1970s. But isn't that a fabulous piece? Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay. I'm going to put you right here. Okay, Mama. There you go. You get to be on the shelf now. We made room. Oh, somebody snagged the carved giraffes. Let me just show them so you guys know what quality looks like. Because you'll see, I run across carved giraffes all the time. And sometimes I pick them up, many times I don't. So this one here, and these are both sold, so I'm just kind of showing you. This one here does not have anything on the bottom, but we can tell this is like an ebony wood. So it is the quality of the wood, which is absolutely gorgeous, like the grain that they used. And then it's got inlaid eyes, and they would have used bone, probably like ox bone for the little eyeballs in there. Just an absolute stunner. This one, again, it's a hardwood versus kind of that soft, like the lighter colored ones are a soft wood. Those are easier to make, more mass produced for the trade market. These are a little harder to carve because it's a harder wood. But look at every little detail of this giraffe is carved, and it's got its South Africa sticker on the bottom. Really, really, webcam? What do you want? What do you want from me? What do you want from me? There you go. Product of South Africa, bushcraft trading. So congratulations to whoever picked up those beautiful pieces. There you go. Yes, hardwood is better than, well, it depends. I'm not going to just make that blanket statement. It is harder to carve. Therefore, you can assume that the workmanship, the talent involved in making it is a little bit better than the softer, more mass-produced. Yes. This was another surprise. I really had to dig and research on this piece, and I couldn't find another vase. I found other pieces made by these artists, but not a vase. It's all this marquetry inlaid wood. and it has their sticker on the bottom. It is artistry in wood from Bruce Logan and Joe Morris of Mattapony, Virginia. Now, what I don't like is that they didn't actually sign the piece itself. So if that sticker ever comes off, somebody's not going to know. So if you purchase this, make sure you document the information, maybe tuck it inside just in case that sticker ever comes off so that the provenance of this piece is not lost. But it is their work. I was able to verify it is their work. It is how they make things. And it's absolutely a gorgeous, gorgeous piece. It is 7 inches tall. That's okay. We have to keep this a family show. Your next door neighbor was a carver. He said it took real talent to carve hardwood and make it look good. Right. You'll see a lot of the ironwood pieces are very, very, what's the word I'm looking for? Like almost abstract. Like they don't have a lot of detail. And that's because it was very hard to carve details. So if you find one with details, you have a really nice piece. I have a buffalo. Did I list the buffalo? No, the buffalo will be in tomorrow's video. He's very detailed. He's gorgeous. See, I'm giving you teasers of what's coming. Right, Gail? Yes. Yeah. So absolutely beautiful piece. Oh, Julie, you're the sweetest. Thank you. I will lovingly put it in my display case and now remember that that one came from you. I love it. Thank you. You guys, I am so excited. I'm giddy excited that Julie of One Way Vintage, who does her shows on Thursday evenings here at NSN, is going to be adding a second show, but it's not going to be your traditional showing stuff for sale. It is going to be a crafting show, and she is going to make her little custom, one-of-a-kind Julie's Jewels little shaker creations live for you guys. That is coming soon. That is coming soon. And I am so excited. So excited. Yes, you are, Meep. Yes, you are. Okay. The Talavera. Look how gorgeous this is. Now, when you think of Talavera, you think of those like super, super like bright multicolors. This one's more muted. This one is quite interesting because of the color choices used in this. It almost leans towards being a Tanala colored, but we know it's Talavera because it's right there. I was not able to figure out which family mark this was. So all of the Tanala and Talavera artists have their own like family name, their surname. And then that's when you know you've found a true piece of Talavera pottery, because there will be the family name as well as Talavera on it. There's a lot of pottery out there being attributed as Talavera because it's got the colors and it's pottery, but the true artisan pieces from Talavera, they're going to have the family surname on them. So be on the lookout for those pieces as being more valuable for your collection. And I was just given word that the owl has found a new home. He is Scandinavian. He's not signed. I had to do a little digging to figure out who he was, and he's heavy. So whoever got him, congratulations on your owl, baby. Now, I picked this piece up because I had watched a Laura Caldwell video and she picked one up. And it was like, Oh, that's the same style. It is a kokeshi and is known as an usaburo kokeshi doll. I said kokeshu. It's kokeshi. How did I do that? I typoed it. I'll fix it. Anyway, she's shaped like an egg. Now, I couldn't find any two alike. They're all unique, and you know them because of the styling, the way the little face is kind of off in a half look kind of a thing here. It is signed on the bottom, if you can read Japanese. And I thought she was signed. Yes, she's signed on the back as well. So double signed, it's got the sticker on the bottom, but then also has the actual signature carved into the back of the piece. She measures a little over 5 inches tall. Oh, and I love her little bow. Look at her little bow on her head. Super sweet, Kokeshi. Okay, you stay there. I couldn't believe this was still here. Now remember, I went to this estate sale on the last day in the last hour. And I was amazed at the things that were still there, including this. It's a Mats Jonassen Royal Corona spotted seal. Probably supposed to be like a harbor seal. Absolutely stunning. And it was still there. There's the sticker intact on the side. Oh, come on. Okay, you're not going to play nice. It is signed on the bottom as well. Let's see if we'll play nice for that. See it up there on the top? That's how all of his pieces are signed, etched into it. But he is beautiful. And he measures 8 inches front to back and 3 inches tall. 8 inches front to back and 3 inches tall. And I'm going to leave these guys on the shelf. Right here. Keep them safe. I got to catch up with this chat. Which item, Miranda? Which item? Let me peek. I'm not seeing an order from you. So if it's under your name, so maybe checkout didn't complete. Go make sure that you actually went all the way through with the process. Because I don't have a notification yet. Yeah, I don't see it. So go double check. Go double check that. And it could be too, I just haven't gotten the email yet, but also, or actually I'm looking in the shop and I don't see it. That's right. Wait, let me check my email. No, I don't see it. But I have more than one, so you would still see it available for sale. Yes. Okay, let me see if I can say the name of this. Urzigaberge Oktoberfest music box by Rouge. It reminds me of an Henri. I don't know. Oh, here, I probably should show it. I was trying to let you hear the music. Oh, you got your confirmation email. Is it under Miranda? Let me see. Oh, I see. It's under a different name. Yes, it came through. Oh, you got a deal on that. Look at you. Congratulations. Yep. I found you. All right. So German. Oh, and I love that it has an on-off switch. Always a good thing. There is the root. Oops. the rouge on the bottom. So the song is in München steht ein Hofbrauhaus. There you go. I know I'm totally butchering that. Right, Hey Hey? All right. Hey Hey knows. Playing Eins, Zwei, Gesufe. Bless you. Yep, I have more than one gnome. This is sold. He's so cool. I love him. He's a bank. What more do you say? He's just cool. Okay, let's put you. I can't put you back up there because I have to show what you were sitting on. Okay, you sit over here. You go over there. Skip that one, Chelsea. Do the next one. I'm going to come back to that. We'll make that the finale. How's about so? The Kurok. I love Kurok trays. They've gone down in value a bit. There's some that are more rare than others. They used to sell for double, triple what they do now, but I still have to pick them up because I still think they are just the coolest things in sliced bread. They are made from all of these materials that are inlaid into them, a very proprietary item. They were never copied by anybody, probably because they were hard to make. I would imagine. This one still has its sticker on the back here. Kurok is unique. What does it say? Kurok is unique. Cork serving pieces are cherished gifts because of their variety and beauty of design. Hand inlaid by master craftsmen, shells, coins, woods, and metals are fused into satin black phenolic. They are resistant to alcohol and boiling water. Wash with mild soap and warm water. Made out of Monterey, California. There you go. So there's also a bowl with mushrooms on it. Same thing. It's got brass and then it's got the cute little wood grain. And this one also really good condition. I'm sure they got it as for a collection and never used it, never did anything. That's why it still has its sticker. Oh, and that one's sold. Somebody grabbed the mushrooms. I have another Mexican pottery plate. This one could be better than I could figure out, but I got a good price on it, so I priced it well. It's beautiful. It does not say Talavera, but it does have the family surname, and it says Puebla, Mexico. So it has a bit of that Tonala feel, you know, the vibe. But then we saw the Talavera that also had that same. So I am not sure on this one who actually did it. It is 9 inches in diameter, and it's a beautiful, beautiful piece of pottery. I did not yet hear from the person who bought the owl pillow. Again, if you hear this, let me know. Let me know. Okay. You saw me pick up some books. I picked up some antique books. I have more antique books. I just didn't get them listed yet. So I'm going to sell the little set of the Beatrix Potter books in French. Now, note there is some condition issues. This is why I have put them together and priced them as I have. This one, the binding is missing the little back sleeve. This is Sophie Canatan, La Famille Flopsout, and Jeannot Lapin. There you go. You're going to get all three. They are from, I don't think I could find a date. They're printed in Great Britain. They've got all the beautiful illustrations that you would want, all in French. They're very old. They are old. Old Beatrix Potters. You're going to get the whole set. I'm thinking, like, what a great little set to use as I would flare them like that and then use them to put something on if they were mine. So there's that. So someone did buy the human geography book. So this is sold. This was 1926, and it came out of the city of New York education system. And we have the names in here. Oh, is it anybody famous? Gladys Dent, Louise Richards, Lillian Forte, Ruth Davis, and JR. Could it be the JR? Did we ever find out who shot him? I'm just wondering. Distributed to class 6-2. Seymour Schultz. So interesting. Like this has gone through students that have learned. Looks very interesting. These are good reads too. Honestly, they don't teach history like this anymore. Oh look, there's a baby camel in there. He's a baby camel nursing off of his mama. Okay, there you go. Congratulations, whoever got that. It shouldn't be the last item. There should be. Oh, I know what I was going to do with that. But this should be in there. The Murano boomerang. The Murano boomerang. Summer So in this yummy amber color. I'm pretty sure I brought this over. I'm pretty sure I listed it. Hold on, we're going to find it. Stand by. Let me make sure I didn't leave it in draft mode. Boomerang, boomerang. Oh, I left it in draft mode. That's why. That's my bad. Hang tight. It's coming over. It's coming over right now. Da, 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 da. I do that sometimes. I forget to hit live. Okay, Chelsea can now find that one and bring it over. I do have it priced at $49.99. If this is a beautiful piece of Murano, there is your polished pontil with ever so slight little micro scratches in it. Somebody asked me the question the other day in my comments about bubbles. No, it was over on my Facebook group. In case you guys don't know, I have a Facebook group for resellers called Niche to Profit for Online Sellers. And the question was on a piece with bubbles because they had been told that I often talk about when you're looking at quality, you don't want to see a bunch of bubbles in the production because that shows they went fast and didn't take their time. That doesn't mean that Murano will not have bubbles in it. I know it can be a little confusing. You have to learn the quality of the way it's put together. This does have a bubble in it, and it's going to happen when you're blowing glass. But if it had a bunch of bubbles in it and it was of poor quality, I'd say, no, it's not Murano. So having a bubble in and of itself doesn't make it not Murano, but you don't want to see a bunch of bubbles because that's going to mean the workmanship put into it was not as good as the Murano caliber is. So it is a large piece measuring about 8 3/4 inches. Actually, it's 9.5 inches at one point and 9 inches. So it's anywhere from 8 3/4 to 9 inches from point to point. So pretty good sized piece of glass right there. Before I do this painting, and we'll come back to the painting. This is going to be the last. I should have just left it there. I'm going to do a fun make offer kind of a thing because I have no idea how to price these guys. So what I'm going to do, these are the Indonesian shadow puppets. Since my viewers are who helped me identify actually what these are, I am going to offer them. They do have a little bit of condition issues. They are super old, like the arms, these little leather pieces on their arms. This one's missing. This one's curled. This one's curled. So they're not perfect, but I actually think that's what makes them so incredibly cool is kind of their character. So I'm going to sell the pair together. I am going to entertain offers over $20. So offers start at $20. If only one person wants them for $20, that's how it goes. You guys can battle it out over in the chat. Some of these can sell for hundreds of dollars, but sometimes I just don't know where to put the value with the conditions. So I'm going to let you guys decide, and we'll start them at 20. What are we talking about over here? You guys and your jokes. I have not been keeping up. Oh, sepia. That's a great color brown. Love that color. I have to wait for the lag because you may not have heard me say anything yet. Oh, I can look where the lag is at. Oh yeah, see, I'm looking and it doesn't even have me picking these up yet. What the heck? There we go. Now it is. Now it is. All right. Any interest? $20 for the pair. 20 for the pair. Otherwise, I'm probably going to put them in the shop at about 100. And see what happens. Anybody? Any takers? It's okay if not. I will list them in the shop. If you're watching this on the replay and you want to make me an offer on them, please feel free. Let's see. Let's put you guys back up there. Okay. They are very cool looking. They look much better in person than I think they do coming across the video. I will say that. Just saying that doesn't work. What doesn't work? What are we talking about? Just saying that doesn't work. Not sure what you mean. Not sure what you mean. You guys are talking about Star Trek. I was neither a Trekkie or a Star Wars fan. I did see Star Wars in the movie theater when I was a child because my godmother drugged me there to go see it. And they played the soundtrack in the car on the way there too. They were super into Star Wars. Super duper duper. Okay. I have my last item of the night. So now's time. If you've been putting off going, grabbing that thing that you wanted, if you want to get into the buyer appreciation, get those orders in because we are going to be drawing that soon. You've been building the new guinea pig homes. Nice. Nice. Yeah, we spent a little time with our oldest gal yesterday. We think she's about 7. She was already a full-on adult when we got her, so we think she was at least 3 or 4 when we got her. We've had her for 3 years, but she's starting, she's still perky. She still eats like everything, but she's kind of getting that old feel to her. It's hard to explain unless you know guinea pigs, but she's lost a little weight. She's not skinny, but she's lost some weight. You know the signs. So we're getting nervous about losing her. Guinea pigs don't live very long. They make us sad. Okay, this is an incredible piece. Now, I will tell you, I found a very, very similar piece sold on Etsy for $275. This piece is signed by the artist. And when I went to research the artist, there are several artists with the first initial E, the last name Burns. So I'm not exactly sure which one it is. But this is called a still life floral. We know it's mid-century by the age on the canvas, kind of the colors used, the framing used. Oops. There is the artist's name. It's on the frame. It's not actually on the picture itself. The colors are absolutely stunning. And this is a piece I would hang on my own wall. It's just really gorgeous. It was framed in Glendale, New York. So I'm wondering if these people lived a bit in New York, because this is not the only thing that came out of New York that I saw from their estate. This was the estate that had the Austrian bar table that lifted up, and the decanters and glasses and everything were there. It's also the estate that had that amazing Italian inlaid table. Just really good quality out of that estate. So there we go. This is our finale of the day. I'm going to hang this one up probably in here somewhere and enjoy it until it sells, because I actually really like this piece. Oh, I have a nail right there I could hang it on. Beautiful, beautiful piece of art. I'm also trying to figure out the best way to sell all of that art that I got at the previous estate sale. It's waiting for me to take pictures. I have to order tubes to mail it. I'm not going to list it until I have the mailing tubes to make sure I can get it out the door. Yep, 8 years is really old for a guinea pig, Pamela. That is a nice, ripe old age. Yes. Every guinea pig that we've ever gotten has been a rescue that has come out of like really awful circumstances. So that does shorten their life a little bit too, as much as we can do our best to provide and fix them up. They still, when they have a rough start, they have a rough start. Are guinea pigs related to hamsters? They are both rodents. So yeah, you could say so. Yes. Yeah. All right. Are we ready to fly some pigeons and pick a winner? Let me show you. I like to do a choice. And if you're the winner, you can either reveal it and let me know your choice in the comments, or you can message me after the show if you would rather nobody know that it was you who bought the thing. Do guinea pigs come out of eggs like giraffes do? No. See what you did there, Meep. Yeah, and I learned what a captain's desk was. Yes. Okay, I've got some new things added even since yesterday. So here are some additions into the buyer appreciation. I have a beautiful little thermometer with a bird on it. I have the beautiful, colorful doily. Oh, the wind's kicking up. I heard something scary out there. I have the little inlaid wood trinket box with a sailboat. Or I have the one, oh, I guess they both have. Oh, so I have two of them. So you can choose the darker one or the lighter one. They both have sailboats in the background. I thought I was going to say one had a sailboat. So darker or lighter. I still have the little resin fox for your fairy garden. I still have the Christmas dish towel with the cardinal. I have the kitty cat frame, still new in the box, never been used. I have the pair of the dragonfly lights. I have Scentsy ornaments, chasing fireflies, or Hoot. Or I still have the chocolate recipe book. So those are your choices. Hopefully you made a note if you are the winner, so you can let me know. And let's go ahead and run that race. All right. And oh, I love that the pigeons fly. All right. It's kind of a neck and neck race up here at the front. Everybody is just flying along. No real clear strong bird. Oh, who's that little purple-headed guy coming out of there in the middle of the pack? I got my eye on him. Oh, that's the duck teapot. But wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, turtle variegated blue. That turtle variegated blue came out of nowhere. Thank you so much. If that was you and you want to let me know who you are right now in the chat and which item you would like, you are welcome to do so, or you can message me. Message me, message me. You're an overthinker. I'm an overthinker too. I overthink everything. Makes life very difficult sometimes. All right. I got to wait for the lag. Okay. It looks like it just ended over there. So if you are the winner and you want to let me know which item, Chelsea, can you tell me in the comments who I'm looking for is the winner of that? And then I will know. Because we know, because we can see the orders. I won't give it away. Oh, Lynn, was that you? Lynn, you are one lucky duck. Or pigeon, I should say. All right, Lynn, you got it. I'm sending this one your way. Thank you so much for supporting the turtles. There will be more turtles being added, so make sure you're watching that collection. If you have a special request, my mom has been doing special requests. The pirate turtles were a special request. So if you requested the pirate turtle, those are in there. I've got to get pictures up, but you can see the main picture and see what it looks like. It's not like you don't know what it looks like. It's just one main picture. We've got three-legged turtles. She's done some with college football logos on them. So throw us your requests. Happy to appease. Okay. Thank you so much, everybody. Trivia question. I think I'm trying to remember. Misty, you had a great question and I don't remember what it was. Chelsea, do you remember what Misty's suggestion was? I liked the Aussie one too, but I think that would look bad in the comment section for a bunch of people to be putting. Yeah, no, they would probably, yeah. What was it? Does anybody remember what Misty's suggestion was for the trivia question? You guys get to help decide since you were here. Make sure you guys come back and put your entry into the comments when that becomes available. It's not immediate. It takes it a few minutes and you'll be able to leave the comment. So then you leave the comment and that's what enters you into going for the next $15. That's right. Okay. But Susan, don't put the answer there. Okay. What is the item that is on my mother's bed that I helped create? That is the trivia question. What is the item that is on my mother's bed that I helped create? Don't leave your answer in the chat. Put it down in the comments. We draw a winner next time and you will get $15 of store credit just for leaving a comment down below. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. I hope to see you back tomorrow at 4 p.m. for our newest host selling some really nice glass. So with that, everyone, go find your joy.